criminal investigation and prosecution is warranted in relation to the three categories of crimes under international law: genocide, crimes against humanity, and war crimes.
A recent report from the UN has found top leaders in the Myanmar military carried out war crimes against the Rohingya Muslim minority and should be investigated by the International Criminal Court for Genocide. The killing, torture and rape has forced more than 700,000 people to flee to Bangladesh, creating the world's largest refugee camp.
I join you today with a heavy heart. The massive refugee emergency that began 1 year ago in Rakhine State, Myanmar, has become one of the world's worst humanitarian and human rights crises.
We've seen where innocent human beings were raped, murdered, and burned alive for no other reason than their religious and ethnic identity.
But is the tough talk different this time? The United Nations has been criticized time and again for failing to prevent past atrocities like those in Rwanda and Bosnia. Myanmar has faced an onslaught of violence since it launched its military campaign more than a year ago. The Turkish government has been one of the loudest voices calling for an end to the crisis. Turkish NGOs are also doing their part to help the Rohingya, especially those who have escaped the violence. Turkey has long supported the Rohingya minority and has played a key role in bringing global attention to their plight.
Arakan coğrafi olarak uzak ama tıpkı Pakistan gibi, tıpkı Hindistan gibi, tıpkı bölgedeki pek çok başka yer gibi orası da gönül dünyamızın sınırları içindedir. Bunu böyle bilelim. Bu kanlı oyun Arakan'da bozulacaktır.
Omer is from Rakhine State. He's currently studying in Turkey.
I came in Turkey at 2012 for my undergraduate program. Right now I've finished it. I'm planning to do masters. 90% Rohingya people stay in the foreign country as a refugee, and which is not preferable. So everyone wants to go back to their own land, own motherland, but there are some conditions to be fulfilled. And here, number one is the national identity, two, the freedom of movement, and the security.
Turkey is hosting millions of refugees, including a small Rohingya community. Turkish NGOs are also active on the front lines of this latest crisis. Talha Keskin works for one of the most active Turkish NGOs in Myanmar and Bangladesh.
We are actually trying to help in many sectors, from the food security, shelter, education. Especially right now we are focusing on building shelters for Rohingya people because shelter is one of the biggest problems in Bangladesh.
And Umar is looking forward to the day he completes his education and flies back to Rakhine to offer some help of his own. Omer Kablan, Straight Talk.